Hey everybody, what's going on? Is Rick, and I'm here with a different kind of haul for the channel. So if you guys watched my unboxing video probably a few weeks back now when I dropped this, I kind of teased like boxes of movies that were on the floor and told you guys it was part of an auction lot that I bought. So a local auction by me had massive amounts of DVDs. There was factory sealed stuff, there was obscure stuff, there was Kino, there was Shout, all sorts of different things. And I ended up buying probably close to 1,000 DVDs slash Blu-rays, maybe a little more than that. I also spent quite a bit of money. I don't think I still have the receipt, but I spent like 3 or 4. I want to say it was like 400 bucks. Anyway, I spent a bunch of money, but my intention with the deal was to flip things. It ended up, just so everybody's, it was the week before all the Corona stuff really broke out. So, and things got crazy. So I was glad to buy it when I did, because now being at home for the immediate future, I have time to list stuff, to clean stuff, but there were quite a bit of titles that I kept, whether or not that was to watch once, and then if it's good, it'll make the shelf. If it's not, it'll get sold. There's a ton of stuff that's common stuff. I've actually already made my money back from the deal, plus some, not a lot, but plus some. I was able to keep some stuff. And like I watched Screwballs on DVD, which has since been listed on eBay. It did not make the shelf, but I've never seen it, so I wanted to check it out. Martinez Joe will hopefully, maybe by the time this drops, you'll have seen a lot of stuff from the deal that he bought from me. So the deal was awesome. And I want to show you guys what we kept from that deal. Bridget picked a lot of stuff out, especially in the DVD realm. Some Blu-rays that we were interested in checking out. The first thing I want to show you guys is, I don't know how this happened. I bought a few Blu-rays I bought a few groups of Blu-rays, and I'm talking months ago, like probably 6 to 8 months ago. They were sitting on my desk, which I usually don't use. It's stuff's on my shelf and everything, and then I have different stuff on my desk for, work and printing out labels and doing all that kind of stuff. I think this is stuff that initially Martinez Joe said he'd be interested in buying after we watched it. It kind of just got pushed to the wayside. The one thing I know actually Joe bought recently, so if I don't like it, if it doesn't make the shelf, it'll be sold. That was a Warner Archives Blu-ray of Judgment Night. Oh, excuse me. I've never seen the movie. It stars Emilio Estevez, Cuba Gooding Jr., Dennis Leary, and Stephen Dorff. I just want to check it out. It sounds really interesting. Something I want to watch. But like I said, it kind of went over there and I forgot about it. And the other is a Scream Factory double feature. And I don't have interest in the one movie, which is Love at First Bite, but the other movie here I definitely want to see, and that is Once Bitten. I've never watched. It's a Jim Carrey film from 1985, so before Jim Carrey became the Jim Carrey we all know and love, young Jim Carrey. So these were, like I said, part of a bigger buy I did a while ago. I don't remember what they cost me, maybe like $1 or $2. So those are the first things I wanted to show you. The rest of this stuff is all from the auction lot. So like I said, about 1,000 movies, $400. Everything cost me basically, what? Like 40 cents a movie technically. But like I said, I've recouped my money plus some. So the stuff I'm keeping, I'm into at $0. Like I said, some of this Bridget picked out. I think I kind of have it organized like Bridget, and then DVDs, then Blu-rays. So the first title here is Santa Claus the Movie, starring Dudley Moore. I have never seen this, so Christmas time we'll check this out, or maybe sooner. But I've never watched it, and this is the 25th anniversary edition. So it looks like John Lithgow is also in it, and yeah. I've never seen that one. The next one Bridget picked out to keep is The Golden Compass. I've never seen this either. Daniel Craig, Nicole Kidman. I believe it's like a children's movie to an extent, PG-13. So maybe this is something we'll watch with RJ. I know this has a Blu-ray, so if we really enjoy it, maybe I'll try to upgrade it to Blu-ray eventually. This was something, when I saw the pictures from the auction, I got very excited because it's a movie Bridget was talking about a lot. And when we went to check the disc before the auction happened, I pointed this out to her and showed her, and she got really excited about it. And that is Laurel and Hardy in March of the Wooden Soldiers. Like I said, this was a movie that she watched when she was a kid. I've never seen, but she was pretty excited to get this and add it to the collection. So that's cool. Another movie which I do remember watching a long time ago. Haven't watched it in years and years. It stars Dennis Miller and Sandra Bullock, and that is The Net. Like I said, I vaguely remember this. I know I've seen it, but I don't remember anything about it, honestly. Another movie I've never seen, but Bridget is a fan of it, and that is Fried Green Tomatoes, starring Marie Louise Parker, Kathy Bates, Jessica Tandy, Mary Stuart Masterson. Yes. So, oh, that's the girl from Weeds. I knew I recognized her. So very cool. I've never seen this one, but Bridget was excited about that, so we pulled that out. Another film I've never seen. I know. Seems to be a common trend. This one I would actually like to watch. I've never seen this. It looks like it's a fun time. And that is Death Becomes Her, starring Bruce Willis, Goldie Hawn, and Meryl Streep. Not the biggest fan of Meryl Streep, but this seems pretty different for her, a different role. So definitely want to check that out. This is a movie that we will probably, or Bridget might just watch it because it seems really weird. And then we'll probably end up selling it. It seems like a movie you're only going to want to watch once. And that is a documentary called Zoo. I'm not even going to try to explain what this movie's about. If you're interested in it, check it out on IMDb or Google and see what it's about. I will say it's unrated, and it says mature audiences only, and it has to do with horses and humans. Zoo. So the next one wanted to keep, because I remember watching it when I was younger one time, but I think it would be fun to watch with RJ, just to see his thoughts on it. And that is 1993's Super Mario Brothers, starring Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo as Mario and Luigi. Definitely excited to revisit this and see if it's as horrible as I remember it being. Next, another movie that I've never seen, and that is Clue the movie. I've been wanting to rewatch this, maybe this week. I think we'll have time. I think I want to check this one out. Maybe we'll watch it with RJ because it is rated PG. It seems like a fun movie to watch with him. So maybe we'll wait till RJ's here again and check that one out. Next is a fun 4-pack here. I've seen all these movies except for one, which I am not familiar with at all. And it's a 4-movie marathon, and it features Twins, Junior, Dragnet, and a movie called Pure Luck. Pure Luck looks like it stars Martin Short and Danny Glover, which is a weird twosome. If I'm not mistaken, Bridget said she's never seen any of these movies. It's been a long time since I've watched Twins and Junior and Dragnet. So maybe, if we are in the mood for some silly comedy, Twins is probably RJ appropriate. So I don't know about Junior and Dragnet, but yeah, definitely cool to own these movies. This might be something where after I rewatch it, I sell it, maybe I keep it. I'm not sure, but it's been a while since I've seen the 3 movies. Plus that movie with Danny Glover and Martin Short has me intrigued. Next is a Martin Scorsese movie I've never seen, so I wanted to keep that so I could check it out. And that is starring Rosanna Arquette, Tommy Chong, Linda Florentino, Terry Garr, John Hurd, Cheech, Catherine O'Hara, and that is After Hours. Like I said, I do not know much about it. It won Best Director at the 85 Independent Spirit Awards. It won Best Director at Cannes. So, like I said, I'm a fan of Martin Scorsese, and this is one of his movies I haven't seen, so I wanted to check it out. And then the title that I was most excited about, I'm saving that for last. There's a DVD that I'm going to save for last to show you guys that I was most excited about because I've never seen it. And the Blu-ray goes for some money, so to check it out on DVD and see if I want to spend the money on Blu-ray, we'll do so. So we'll dive into Blu-rays. Season of the Witch with Nicolas Cage and Ron Perlman. Once again, I don't know much about it. Bridget said she kind of wanted to revisit it, so we kept that. A movie that I believe Bridget and myself have never seen. I know I've never seen it, but I can't remember if Bridget has or hasn't. And that is Four Weddings and a Funeral with Hugh Grant, Andie MacDowell. Who else is in here? Kristen Scott Thomas. It looks like Rowan Atkinson's in it. So I've never seen this. Wanted to check that out. This is a movie I don't know much about. It is a Kino Lorber release. The case is destroyed in it, but the disc is mint. So the artwork's fine too. It just looks like somebody cut the plastic. This is based on a Stephen King book, and that is Needful Things on Blu-ray. I don't know much about it, but it sounds, I read the back. It sounds like it'd be really interesting. Plus, it's a Stephen King book, so I'm intrigued. So, definitely want to check this out. I need to replace the case regardless, because like I said, the case is famoosh. The artwork is nice and clean. Next thing here is Sneakers on Blu-ray. Never seen it. The cast looks great. This was a movie when I was younger. I remember seeing the poster all the time at like video stores and movie theaters. Because this came out, let's see, 92. So I was 8 years old. So yeah, video stores, movie theaters. Never saw it. Dan Aykroyd, Robert Redford, Ben Kingsley, River Phoenix. So definitely want to check that out. And then the last Blu-ray is The Long Kiss Goodnight, which I thought I owned, but apparently I don't. Shane Black wrote the movie, who wrote Lethal Weapon, Nice Guys, and it stars Samuel Jackson and Gina Davis. So wanted to check this out. It looks like an R-rated action movie from the 90s. So of course I'm intrigued. And the last thing, like I said, is a DVD of a movie I've never seen. For a while I almost blind bought the Blu-ray. It's an Olive Films release. I believe there's a sequel. I've heard a lot about this, but I've never actually watched it. So I'm definitely curious to see what it's all about. Co-starring two of the leads of Charles in Charge, and that is Zapped on DVD. Scott Baio and Willie Ames, and it's my understanding it's like an R-rated sex comedy. So I'm in. That's why I watch Screwballs, because I love R-rated sex comedies. I'm just a fan. So grab that. So that's it, guys. That is the stack from the auction, plus those two titles that have been sitting on my desk for months and months. There we go. So that's the haul. Not a lot considering there are 1,000 movies, but like I said, I can't keep all of it. There's only so much space behind me and to the sides of me now. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I need something to drink so bad. Hold on. Thank you guys for watching. As always, be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you guys don't already. Hit the bell notification so you guys can know when I drop new videos. In the description box down below, check for links to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, my eBay page, my letterbox where I rate and review all the movies I watch, Amazon wishlist, email address, P.O. box, all that can be found down below. That's it, guys. As always, until next time, who's down to movie?